Alright, Teddy the Yeti, Avent, and RJ Care, which we know is a Nekusar. Okay, we are Greven, Predator's Captain. Or Praetor's Captain? Something like that. Looking like we need something else. We need to mulligan. Alright, so Nekusar is not a Nekusar, it is Niv Mizzet Reborn. We got Elsha of the Infinite, and we got Intet the Dreamer. And that is exile the top card of your library face down. You may look at that card as long as it remains exiled. You may play that card without paying its mana cost as long as Intet remains on the battlefield. Alright, let's mulligan this hand because it's not good. This one's a little better. We can get ourselves mana with Demonic Tutor. Those that have some early game in the form of a Bitter Blossom, good way to defend ourselves along with Vampire of the Dire Moon. So yeah, I think we could keep this. We'll do Smoldering Marsh into Reliquary Tower, and then we'll do Bitter Blossom. And then hopefully draw some lands in between then and now. Alright, RJ Carrot has disconnected. Well, why though? That's what I'm wondering. Rush of Vitality. A lot of cheap spells we have right now, and I'm okay with that. Preferably like a mountain or a dual land would be nice. That way we're going to be able to play Anax, and Anax is a really good creature for us. Let's see, how are you equal to our devotion to red? We have a lot more black than we do red, so maybe Anax isn't the best for us, because I totally forgot about that little caveat. I was more focused on the fact that whenever Anax or another non-token creature dies, we get a 1/1, and that's a good sacrifice fodder for Greven. I didn't know we were allowed to bring the expensive cards. Yep, no restriction on price. You goober. Alright, so untap land, maybe? Instead, it's a thing that makes Menace a lot better, which is how this deck started out. Is a kind of like a Menace tribal deck, and then after working with it a little bit, I leaned more towards like the sacrifice stuff and pump Greven up. No possible play, yield all. Because with Ikoria, we got a lot of stuff that made Menace a lot better. Like this boy over here. Each creature you control with Menace can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures instead of 2 or more creatures. And then there's the one that makes a creature or an opponent sacrifice a blocker. If a creature with menace is blocked. So that was a really nice addition for this deck. Please don't make me tutor for a land. Untap, nope. Alright, so we are going to be tutoring for a land. Do we tutor for a land, though? So one thing we could do that might take a little bit is get ourselves reanimate, and then have to discard the Doom Whisperer and then get it back with reanimate. But with only 2 lands, it's just God, I really hate tutoring for a land, but I have to. I don't want to miss my land drops. Oh, actually, one thing we could do is Sword of the Animist. Next turn, we'll take its few turns, actually, but we hopefully get a... We got stuff to put down, so we're gonna be good for a little bit. We have the Bitter Blossom, so we're not hurting on creatures or stuff to block with. We can take our time. Soul Ring actually probably would have been a better choice. If I even have it in this deck, I often forget to put Soul Ring in decks I make by myself. And I'm thinking I forgot to put it in there. And I did. I did forget. It looks like Intet the Dreamer is going to come out. Let's lay claim. You can control enchanted permanent. Glad you did not take my Bitter Blossom. It's a nice kind of 2 for 1 almost. Or a 1 for 1. Untap land, please. We shuffle up our deck, so hopefully we put a land on top. Instead, it's a really big card. Alright, so next turn we're going to be able to attack with a fairy and put a land down. But until then, we're just going to wait our time. It's an interesting deck he has. As in a Lash. Personally, I'm really excited for Gavi this Friday. I'm thinking it's this Friday. Is that when they're going to release it for MTGO, the new Commander set? And I really hope it's this Friday because I would love to stream that. Gamble. Hopefully discarding the card he wants to put in the graveyard, or discarding the card he is tutoring. And looks like that's not the case. Dissipate. Counter target spell. It's a robber of the rich. Yep. He's going to be attacking Abbott unless it gets countered, which I hope it does. Is it whenever it attacks or deals damage? Attacks if defending player has more cards in hand than you. Hurt attacks. Exile top. So he's still going to exile the top of his library. Good to know that these two are after each other right now, so that's good for me. Gives us some time, especially since I missed my land drop. Hopefully they are not looking in my general direction. Oh, okay. I thought he would have bounced the Venser. But that's okay, because we still have a fairy. We're still gonna be able to attack with it and get a land. An Obosh. Alright, let's equip this bit. Turns into a 2/2 with flying. Let's attack this guy for bouncing our fairy. That is a yes, we do want to do that. Get ourselves a mountain so we can play Annex next turn. We have to discard the hand size, and I think we are going to do the Vilas and hope we can somehow get a reanimate spell. But I also forgot that we have Reliquary Tower. So I'm really glad we didn't bring back the we didn't tutor up the reanimate. We got a 6 slime. Probably gonna hit. Hopefully, hit the Just Guy Ascendancy because that's the really strong. That's a really strong card, or the Flame Shadow Conjuring. I could see it hitting either the Sword of the Animus and their Blossom just because that's my luck. But let's see what he goes after. I'm hoping he goes after Jeskai Ascendancy or the Flame Shadow. Yes, the Jeskai Ascendancy. That's the one you want to get. Because that goes in any Jeskai deck. Because any Jeskai deck wants to play non-creature spells. Whenever you cast it, you get +1/+1 on all of your creatures, untap those creatures, and you get a draw a card. And that's just very strong for one enchantment. Boros Charm. Do you got something else, Teddy? Maybe like a counter spell? Maybe something along those lines? You go after me. That makes sense because I only have a 1/1. Yep, he is going after me. And you know, the Seer isn't a terrible loss. In the grand scheme of things, it's not a terrible loss. Especially because we need lands. And I would not mind some lands. So, yeah, I think we're just gonna attach the spirit, or the shadow spear, onto the fairy with the sword, and go from there. Get some life back. A 3/3 with flying, lifelink, and trample. Anytime it attacks, we get a land. And yeah, we do. Look at me, guys. I'm putting lands on the battlefield every turn. See, now he doesn't want to attack. He probably doesn't want to attack with the Robber of the Rich because we can kill it. And if he attacks me with it, I am going to kill it, unless he has some kind of bounce spell. Now, Fairy Rogue pays for itself, or the Fairy Rogue pays for itself. Alright, well, looks like it's just going to be me and Teddy. Alright, so he could be attacking with both the Acidic Slime and the Robber of the Rich. Next turn I think we should attack first and then play the Doom Whisperer. Unless it puts into play tap, which I believe it does. Yeah, it does. So hopefully we get an untapped land. If so, we will play the Doom Whisperer. If not, then the plan is to play the Swiftfoot Boots and then attach it, or equip it, and then we're going to play the Vampire of the Dire Moon. That way we have something to block with the Robber of the Rich. Also, just realized Robber of the Rich has reach. That's not going to matter too much because I think he's just going to keep attacking us with it. Itali Primal Storm. So, can we get rid of it? Not at the moment, but the Vampire of the Dire Moon will prevent him from attacking with it. Are you sure you want to do that, friend? Sanguine Bond. He cannot play it though, because it's not for free. He has to pay the. He still has to pay the mana. He may have like a bounce spell, but we're gonna double block anyway, just in case we're able to kill it, and then that way we can use Vampire of the Dire Moon on Itali in the event that he does attack. Could just be bluffing. Yep, see, he doesn't have anything to deal with the two fairies. Got a fairy again a turn. He lost his reach. For Rexian Arena, now that's good. I was hoping to play Vampire of the Dire Moon, but I feel as though we do really need Phyrexian Arena. We'll be fine if he gets two things off of it. If he gets two triggers off of Itali, that's fine. Because he lost his Robber of the Rich. That was a really good draw. Because now we need to draw cards for a while. Let's put up land down. Yes. Mountain. Gain 3 life to go up to 39. Okay, we're doing pretty all right for ourselves. Vigor. Now, if damage would be dealt to another creature you control, prevent that damage. Okay, so yeah, Death Touch doesn't do anything. He gets a land and a Growth Spiral, which is fine. He doesn't get my land, but it is exiled now. And I'll block that Tolly for days. If it doesn't have trample, then it doesn't matter. It could be a 1,000, 1,000. It still just destroys with the 1/1. until we're able to get a kill spell, we're just gonna be drawing cards and making fairies. Like that. Which we will definitely use. I really want to use it on, I really want to use it on the Atali, but I need to use it on the Vigor. Although, we don't want him using it anymore. The Vigor really doesn't do anything by itself. It helps pump up the Viziers here. I feel like the best option we have right now is... I think as though we have to destroy it to get rid of the Vigor. Because then Vampire of the Dire Moon kills Atali. Yeah. That's assuming that he doesn't have a counterspell, which he could have, leaving up three blue, but he doesn't, which I knew he didn't. Because he left out 3 blue last time, and so I'm not scared. Go up to 41. We're gonna get another swamp. Next turn we can play the Haunt of Hightower. That doesn't really do anything right away. I think next turn we are going to damn, I really want to get rid of the Atali, but getting rid of the Vigor is the smartest play. It honestly was. Yep, get your free thing. Hopefully he hits a land, honestly. He hits a Nim's Death Mantle. Now that sucks. He couldn't have picked a better card. Because we want to kill Italia, and we won't be able to if he's going to be able to recur it. Also, he's going to get rid of one of my good enchantments. Or good enchantments / artifacts. And all of them kind of hurt. Especially the Sword of the Animus, which is helping us get lands. We have not drawn a single land yet. Conspire. No. Tap 2, yeah, it doesn't matter. It only matters in token decks. This is just a steal your stuff deck. Bitter Blossom's fine. That's a fine pick. Because we're going to be able to put down big stuff soon, so it's okay. And you know what? I think we're just going to take the damage because we don't have the fairy, we don't have the Bitter Blossom anymore, so we need the stuff. We need the stuff. We have 6 mana. Hopefully drawing a land, an untapped land. Right? No. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to play Vampire of the Dire Moon. Don't counter it, please. He's going to counter it. Yes, Essence Scatter. With that sweet Sub McKinnon art. Sweet Sub McKinnon art. Now we don't have a backup. We can play... Man, that was our removal spell for Italy. I think we want to play the Annex and the Dreadhorde Butcher. I kind of like the thought of that. Gonna add a Devotion to Annex, so it's a 3/3. Now, if we attack with the Dreadhorde Butcher, he's just gonna block with the Vizier Seer. So we are going to attack with the Fairy Rogue. Get ourselves probably another Swamp. I think that's the best option for us right now, is another Swamp. Luckily we have a lot of basic lands for Sword of the Animus, which right now has been the MVP of our deck. All while he's like just getting knocked down more and more. Right now we're at 7, so if we play Greven and Greven dies, we can replay him again because we can pay for the command attacks. Right now we're at 7. I think what I want to do could block with the Dreadhorde Butcher and then shoot the Vizier Seer. Silent Arbiter. And Mirror Mirage. Oh, this Atoll is annoying. It makes me really wish I had played or it makes me really wish I just had gotten rid of the Atali. Because Atali is doing some work as well. He stole a Nim's Death Mantle. He has now stolen a Silent Arbiter, which honestly works for us in the long run because that means that Greven will get through. I don't really want to take 7, so we're going to use the Dreadhorde Butcher to remove the Vizier Seer. Especially because we don't want him to get rid of the Silent Arbiter. We want him to have the Silent Arbiter because it works for us. It makes Menace unblockable, which if we got an untapped land would be great because we could start attacking with Greven. This whole game, we're just like, one untapped land. Can we just draw one untapped land? I have a Phyrexian Arena, and I haven't drawn a single untapped land. Now it doesn't matter, because, yeah. A single untapped land still lets us attack with Greven. Yeah, there we go. Blitzsteinmeier. I'm gonna put down Greven on. Hopefully he doesn't get. Yeah, there we go. One thing he can do. Comes a copy. If he doesn't do it, we can... If he doesn't copy the Greven, we can attack. Please don't copy the Greven. Yes. Okay. So, get through for 6 damage. The next turn is going to be spent playing Shadow Spear, Sword of the Animist, and probably Whisper Silk Cloak. Because that costs 6 altogether just to play them. 1, 2, no, 2, 2. That's 4. So we need 10 mana. We have 8. 60 mana damage. I think we could end up winning this. We could really do it. We could really do it. I think I'm going to start with the Whisper Silk Cloak and the Shadow Spear. Because that's 4 just to cast and then 4 to equip. Yeah, it's just enough. And of course, we want to start with Shadow Spear and then Whisper Silk Cloak. So unless he does stuff... Okay, so that's 9 damage. I'm not too worried about damage. The damage is not what's worrying me. It's what he's exiling with Atali is what's worrying me. Because we're gonna give Greven lifelink. And actually, we could just win soon. A much better play is to play the Doom Whisperer and then pay a bunch of life just to end him. Oh, don't do anything to Greven. Oh, you fool. You fool. It best be to take care of Greven, what you're doing. Otherwise, I win. Okay, so... Can we do it? Can we win? I think we just win. In the event that he does counter Doom Whisperer, we have a Shadow Spear just to... Please fucking go through. I think it does. I don't think he has a counter spell. Oh no, he loses. Yep, GG. There we go, boys, because we were going to pay all that life, and then he's going to do the rest of he was going to do the rest for us. Oh, that was a good match. Oh, let's go. I think that'll go up on YouTube. That was a good match. That was really good. A good show off of Greven. I don't know how we did it. We won. Alright, I think we're going to play like one more match. Maybe 2. I am loving this Greven deck. I really am. Just instant speed pump him up for what you need. God, we were saving that Doom Whisperer real nicely. There's a few times where I just wanted to play him and then attach like Shadow Spear onto him. And the one card he counters is a Vampire of the Dire Moon. That's amazing. Just shows how strong Death Touch is. And how not strong at all he is. Alright, we got some Hawken. I think I remember Hawken. I think Hawken's a Golos player? I can't remember. Daxos, for Kozilek. Alright, so we have a Fleshbag Marauder. We have one half of a combo. We have Aetherflux Reservoir. We just need either a Tutor or we need Bolus Citadel. And we have like a good solid combo. We have 3 lands, a good start. Preferably I'd like to have not have had the Bojuka Bug. Alright, let's read this. All we need is for someone to give us a whack in the third eye so that we can hear the voices in our inner dolphin. Then the balance between dark and light energy will reveal the 5G COVID connection to force giraffes and other forms of wildlife into the non-species utopia wherein vaccines will become legal for recreational use. Alright. We're going to keep this hand because we have 2 1/2s of 2 different combos. 2 halves of 2 different combos. So we're going last. No possible play yield all. Definitely gonna be the last game for tonight. And then I'm gonna go to bed and then get ready to cook some barbecue food. Because it is Memorial Day, bitches. Scavenger grounds into expedition map. Expedition. Talisman of Indulgence. We're gonna play that on turn 3 because we want to play the Dreadhorde Butcher as soon as possible. And I really wish I waited on the Bojuka Bug because I want him to crack that and then exile that graveyard, but oh well. Hopefully we can draw basic lands this game. Let's get a Dreadhorde Butcher and hit someone, shall we? I think we're going to do Kramen Ludovich. Alright, that's the... No, Kramen Taya. Or Timna. That Core land's pretty sweet. Daxos the Return. So many Daxos. And by so many Daxos, I mean I think there's only like 2 Daxos cards. Hopefully he puts down a creature. Nope, he puts down a really bad creature. Or a really bad card. Duh. Blech. Also, what the heck is this? Oh. We could give Dreadhorde Butcher a fucking Infect. I think we're gonna just make people sacrifice their commanders. And then I'm gonna... Dreadhorde Butcher 3/3. Fling works double duty with Dreadhorde Butcher. Because Fling would deal the damage equal to his power, and then Dreadhorde Invasion or Dreadhorde Butcher would deal damage equal to his power after he dies. Some good synergy right there. Oh. If an opponent would gain life, that player loses that much life instead. Well, that's not good. There's 2 scary things on the battlefield, and I don't like it. What is it? False Curse? That's fair. So he could put down like an Ulamog, he could put down a few things right now. We're not drawing any more lands again, which is not good. Let's just keep attacking. Yes. Because we need to gain life. And we can't if Tainted Remedy is on the battlefield. Goes up to a 4/4. Now we cannot attack the 4-color player anymore, because he can just remove it from combat. So now we're going to focus our attention onto Kozilek, where I think we have a better chance of killing. Not a better chance of killing, but at this point it's a better chance of killing. Aetherflux Reservoir is just asking for death at this point with Tainted Remedy on the battlefield, so we're not going to play that. Yeah. So that part of the combo is turned off, along with Exquisite Blood, because now whenever an opponent loses if I were to play that, whenever an opponent would lose life, we would also lose that much life. Alright. Does he put anything on the battlefield? I'm surprised he didn't do it at the end of Hawken's turn. So are we on the right one? Yes, we are. We're on the right scene. Misha's Workshop. Nev's Disc. That's okay, actually, that's pretty good. It's gonna destroy Thran Temporal Gateway, too. The most important is gonna get rid of Tainted Remedy. And kinda wanna make him crack it. God, give us a land, would ya? We can give... Yep, I think that's what we want to do. We want to give him Infect. Because why not? And then we're going to give him Shroud. Does anyone surrender? This is a scene in Captain America Winter Soldier where Captain America's like, would anyone like to get off? Especially after this. Because now we can do infect damage. He can't even hit us with the Maze of It now. Target attacking creature. We're going to deal 4 infect damage. You know what? I just realized. Oh, but it's okay. So what I'm thinking is Kozilek is going to crack the Nev's Disc. It's going to get rid of the Virus and the Lightning Greaves. Oh, unless he's just going to get... What is he Vampiric Tutoring for? So we're going to do 4 infect damage. yeah, so my thought is, we just put all that down, and then Dreadhorde Butcher, and then all my stuff's gonna die to the Nev's Disc. But if we can find some more lands, which which right now my luck is not good, we are going to play something, give the Graphic Exoskeleton, and then continue to deal infect damage again. Because there's a slight infect archetype strategy in this deck. And the first game I played with this, it became pretty relevant, because as soon as I gave something to infect, everyone quit. Except for one player who I killed, of course. Because the commander, in case you guys don't know, is Greven, Predator Captain, which can get pretty big in the power range and can one-shot someone if given infect. Now it is a vampiric tutor, so it goes on top of the library, so he needs to draw a card or perish. Now who do we want to start giving infect counters to? Probably that guy. Although we do kind of want to we should have taken use of the Shroud and... Oh, what is he doing? Oh, he's gonna put something big down. I forgot about the Thran's Temporal Gateway. I didn't even check how much mana he had if he's able to activate it. Whoops! What does he play? He plays an Ulamog. Yep. Yeah, that'll do it. Still gets the infect counters, so he goes down to a 6/6 with Annihilator 4. I poked the wrong bear. 4 damage to Daxos. Daxos. Too bad that's not infect damage. That'd be funny. Why not? Jeez. Oh, it is infect damage. That's funny. That's really funny. Upon death, he still has infect. That's hilarious. I'm really glad I targeted someone then, not just a creature. I could have brought down Ulamog to a 2/2. I don't think we're going to be winning this, especially because we're not drawing any lands. And now I have no creatures. Something we could use is a steal spell. A steal your stuff spell. Because if we had enough mana to steal Ulamog and then fling him, that would be pretty juicy. Seal of Doom. Destroy target non-black creature. It can't be regenerated. Most of my stuff's black, so... Man, that's so crazy that it still had infect. And now the grafted exoskeleton just needs, or now a Kendra just needs a. Oh, what are you doing, Boo Boo? It has indestructible. Mondays. Yeah, Wilmot does have a lot of words on that guy. Just don't go after me, please. Mycosynclatus. All permanents are artifacts. Now, if only I had a Vandal Blast in here, that'd been pretty funny. Yep. Yep, it's a pretty hard lock on the game. Now he just has a 6/6 Ulamog. Gulp. Well, at least now the Annihilator triggers don't matter. He's just essentially a 6/6 with indestructible. Ooh, Rogue's Passage. Take that. Yep, GG. He deserved that win, I think. Alright, let's find someone to raid with one viewer. That is going to conclude this stream. Magic the Gathering. Oh, what we got here? Station 17 Command, thank you for the follow. Hope you if you've been lurking, hopefully you enjoyed a bunch of those games, but we are going to raid someone. And you know what, since we lost to Eldrazi, we're going to play some, ooh, he doesn't look like he speaks English, actually. Where is someone? That's me. Who can we stream? Who can we raid? Let's cut off the music. Let's raid. Too bad no one's playing. He's gambling with some chess, so he goes broke. Starting with 100 chess, then some Pioneer. Doesn't seem too entertaining, but let's go with Serenity 27. We're gonna raid them. So thank you, Station 17. I do appreciate the follow. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoy the person we're gonna follow. Hope everyone has a great day. If it's Memorial Day for you and you recognize it / celebrate it, have a happy Memorial Day. We're gonna be sending you guys off in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and now.